I'm very congested today. So apologies in advance for your ears. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Liz, and today we're going to be doing kind of like a new year reset, sort of. I've seen a lot of videos of this recently, but I'm going to kind of do it in my own way. There's a few things in particular that I really want to take care of today. One being I need to print off some different photos. I have a photo album of all of the thumbnails of all the videos I've created that I've just been slowly collecting over time, and my photo album's getting pretty big, which is very fun to flip through and very exciting. But I have a lot of thumbnails that I haven't printed out recently, going back till October. I really want to print those out and add those to my photo album. And then I also have some book covers that I need to print for my book journal. I need to update that, and I'll show you guys what my new book journal looks like for this year. I'm doing things a little bit different than I did last year, but I'm actually really excited for what I'm doing this year. I think it'll be a lot more manageable and enjoyable for me, at least, to keep track of the things that are necessary for my own sanity, you know. I really want to kind of reorganize my TBR cart. It's getting a little hectic and a little crazy. It's hard for me to see what books are most on my radar. I mean, I have things kind of organized, but not really. And I need a better way of doing it. I need to figure some stuff out because I have way too many books, which is not a problem. But for someone who doesn't like clutter, it's a little irritating. So I might try to reorganize my bookshelf a little bit. I don't know if I'll get to that today, but it's kind of up here somewhere. So we'll see if I get to that. Yeah, so we're gonna run a few errands first and then come back home, and I will show you guys what I'm doing to kind of reset for this reading year. First things first, we need to go get coffee. Secured the goods. I get a venti triple shot espresso, and then what I end up doing is I take out some of the ice, and then I usually fill it with like a protein drink. But there's a new limited edition Premier Protein winter mint chocolate drink that I have not tried yet, but I really want to, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it on camera because why not? I personally love peppermint mochas. I love peppermint flavored things, so I'm very excited to give this a try. They always give way too much ice, which I can appreciate sometimes, but when it's taking up all the space inside of my cup, and I don't have a napkin. Shoot. Struggle bussin'. Woo woo. Moving on. I also wasn't given a straw, so I might need to check to see if I have an extra one stashed somewhere in this car. Watching a science experiment. Do I have a straw stashed in here? I do. Time to taste test. I still think I like the pumpkin spice one a little bit better compared to the other limited edition flavors, but it just has the barest hint of peppermint. I kind of wish I had a little bit more. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, let's go print. The one thing I hate about printing photos at Walgreens is if your Walgreens doesn't have one of the instant photo printers, then you have to wait like at least an hour if there's other people who are also printing photos. And sometimes it's quicker than that. Sometimes like the workers are very nice and like will immediately start printing it for you, but it just takes so long. Thankfully I have other errands to run. I'm gonna go now to Staples and print out photos for my book journal. I really want to get one of those photo printers that you can like hook up to your phone and it'll like print out your photos and like turn them into stickers. Anywho, enough of that. Let's go print some more things. Hi boys. And we're back. I got my thumbnail photos from my videos all printed at Walgreens. It actually went a lot quicker than I expected, which is really nice. And I also got more photos printed for my book journal, which I will show you guys an update on that. But as you can see, the first photo that I need to put in my little thing is my October wrap up. So it has been a few months since I've gone through my photo album, which I'm really excited to do that. I got this photo album in one of my Illumicrate book boxes. I'm not halfway, but I'm getting close to halfway through this photo album, which is crazy. All thumbnails from all my videos that I have posted on YouTube, which is so fun to look back on. So many memories. I need to start filling that in, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Next, I need to cut out the photos I printed for my book journal. So these are some new books that I bought recently. A few of them I've already read this year, and I need to go ahead and add them into my journal. Okay, so you guys are kind of getting a little sneak peek into my reading journal for this year. This is a reading journal that I got once again from Illumicrate. So thank you, Illumicrate, for these awesome bookish gifts in each month's box. It starts with a bunch of bookshelves. So I've already started filling in one of the bookshelves with my January reads. It has a book of the month, so I am planning on filling this out. So every month I'll put down whatever I thought was my favorite book of that month, so I can keep track of my top 12 reads throughout the year. Then it says monthly TBR. So this is my January. I usually do seasonal TBRs with my books. So these are the remaining books for my winter TBR. And then each month, whenever I put my monthly TBR, I'll just make sure I mark out whatever books. I won't rewrite books that I've already read. So this month I've already read a handful of these books from my winter TBR. So February obviously will look a little different. And then this is the reading log. So I've kept track of what books I've been reading. I need to add on Yellowface because I already finished that one. So I need to look on my Goodreads to see what days and things like that, so I can add that in here. Next, we have a reading tracker, which I have not kept up with. I might do something for a video in a different month that will include this, but for now, I'm not really keeping track of how much I'm reading each day. I'm just kind of doing it for fun. And then there's a spot for monthly book haul. I have not filled this out. I probably should because I've already bought quite a few books this month, but I don't know if I want to know how many books I buy a month. And after that is my monthly reviews. So this is where I'm keeping track of every book that I read in the month of January. There's a few pages of this same spread, which I really appreciate because depending on how many books I read, I might need more space. I would say the only critique I have on this reading journal is there's not a ton of space to leave your thoughts and feelings on each of these books. So I will have to be a little bit more precise with my reviews. Everything else I love about this reading journal. I think it's very helpful and I'm really excited to continue filling out this year. But every month is the same. It has the same kind of spreads. I kind of like that it's already filled out for me or formatted for me, so that way I don't get overwhelmed each month of thinking, oh, I need to catch up my reading journal. Instead, it's already kind of done for me and I just have to like fill in the blanks essentially. That is what my reading journal is currently looking like. I went ahead and I filled out a sheet of paper that has all of the books that were on my physical TBR at the beginning of 2025, so I can keep track and mark them off as I go throughout the year. I really want to do a good job of reading the books on my physical TBR. I feel like I did a really good job last year of reading the books that I already had on my TBR. It's a few days later. I got pretty sick and haven't filmed in a few days, and now I'm finally getting back to this video, and now I'm going to reorganize my TBR cart because this thing is atrocious. It's not functional at the moment at all. I feel like there's a lot of books I can't even see anymore because of the way I've kind of stacked them, and also I can't really tell like what books are my priority at the moment, so that's why I need to go through and just reorganize this whole thing. Okay, I think this is finally sort of functional. I went ahead and I did the rest of my winter TBR up here with a couple extras that I bought recently that I want to read sometime soon. And then on the back side, I added books that are a part of like my yearly 25 books in 2025 back here, just that way they're a little bit closer, so that way hopefully I look at them and read them. On the second shelf, I did some books that I kind of want to read in the spring, but also some other books that are just, I want to use these as filler books at some point and read them and get to them whenever whenever I have the opportunity to. And then down below, we have some continuations of series down there, as well as some other books that I know I probably won't read until at least next fall, just because I'm a mood reader, like many of you already know, and I just don't want to read those yet. So that's why they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom of my priority list. I think what I'm gonna do is the top of my bookshelf is now gonna be all of my special editions that have the really pretty sprayed edges. And I think I'm gonna do like one side will be all of Illumicrate and the other side will be all Fairy Loot. I signed up for Fairy Loot a lot later than Illumicrate, so I only have one book, but I'm about to get another box soon, so there'll be two on that side. But then the other side will have a lot more, which is fine. I don't really care. There's not enough space for my last book. Look at how pretty Water Moon is. It's so pretty. Well, it's gonna go over with Fairy Loot for now. So right now, this is what that looks like. I don't love it. I really, really don't love it. But it's gonna have to make do for now. We're just gonna let it be. Milo and Murphy are going feral. And that's gonna bring us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if this video felt like it was kind of all over the place. That's because it was. Trying to get back into the swing of things when a new year starts and getting everything reset and fresh is challenging to do all in one day. So, and also I got sick, so that didn't help matters either. Oh, hi. Milo's being a little needy right now. I am so incredibly excited for this new year. I'm excited for my new reading journal because I feel like it's just gonna be so much easier for me to keep up with. And I'm really, really excited to dive into these books, especially now that my TBR cart is kind of reorganized. And I'm really excited for some upcoming videos because I'm finally gonna be filming some more vlogs. I know it's been a while since I filmed a vlog, mainly because a lot of the videos at the beginning of the year were getting prepped and ready and getting all that information for the start of the new year. So I'm very, very excited to finally read some of those books and report back to you guys with my thoughts and my opinions. But once again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Happy reading. Bye.